Hello everybody, welcome back to another NA Scrims of WILDGATE. I'm joined here with my good man, Biscuit Champ.
So happy to be here with you, and I am very excited to get out here in the cold reach this winter.
Yeah, I think we got a dead world starting off our first one, so it's going to be
Yeah,
sand.
gonna be sandy.
Yeah, and we got a bunch of scouts this time, so this should be interesting. We've never run a full scout lobby for our scrims before. Well, it's not full, it's... we are missing a ship, so we'll be 2v2, which means we'll get very interesting kind of bracket gameplay happening with the other teams. Because that's usually what happens when we have the 2v2s. We usually have two teams fighting at the same time.
Yes.
And then
usually wind up getting a couple
of
2v2s.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, last time when I casted with Onk, I mean the ship kills happened within seconds. We couldn't even capture both at the same time.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Yeah, it was hard to really hard to follow. There's so much chaos with the one less ship to worry about, and a lot less stalemates.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Everyone's starting off their easies right now. I'm noticing Obelisk is carrying the artifact, and it's closest currently to Gamma Gang. Looks like. Hang on, my map looks a little buggy.
Yeah,
Everyone's
seeing
just
that
titled
too.
Gamma Gang.
Yeah, it's
See if
that's an interesting spectator moment, but that's alright.
Yeah.
We run it. We run.
Do we even have? Yeah, there is no ship called Gamma Gang. Okay, so I'll just have to pay attention
Also,
where we're at.
So you will not have the right ship names. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, at least not where I'm looking at the map. How does yours look?
Yeah, well, yeah, mine's the same. We're all Gamma Gang here, but
yeah, we're all Gamma Gang down here.
We're all Gamma Gang.
So I can see where my indicator is. Like if I look at the map, you can see your little white dot, like
yes.
spinning back and
Yeah,
forth.
I see you.
And that's the best
what
way
are
I
you
can
doing
tell.
Here?
So Vanguard very quickly pulling up to the science station. I guess they've finished their easy already and they're moving on.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We did have a lot of people switch to Sal when the sands came up because Sal is just so very important to have in these.
Absolutely essential.
Yes,
you might even say.
Because when you have because it's no ice at all, no ice spawns, but you can create it. You can create it through the power of Sal.
The only other way of healing are these giant towers out here. When you combine that with a vampire, you can slowly heal over time, but that heal is quite slow. It's not going to save you the fight.
And it does not stack, which I was misinformed. I actually really believe that they did stack.
Yeah, I hadn't tested that. I kind of thought they did too. All the teams are doing their mediums right now.
Yeah, and that's a. Oh man, I just can't tell who's who on the on the map, so I'm trying to figure out where everybody is. Okay, so Unsinkable is the one that's over here in C5. They spawned quite far away from the rest of the POIs. We can see whoever's down in that south sort of quadrant, that southwestern one. It just has POI heaven down there. It is a.
That is lizard. So yeah, they have a lot they can sweep up there, and an obelisk entrance. Both obelisk entrances are right there.
Yeah, they really have to hustle up though quickly with their POIs and their PvE and just obtaining that in. But they are running the Charlie strat, which is amazing for grabbing users quickly.
Absolutely, it just makes PvE trivial even. Being able to consistently revive your teammates when they go down, you're just not even worried about dying.
So it's interesting here how Unsinkable and then whoever this other. I'm gonna try and figure out who this is. This is Vanguard. So Unsinkable and Vanguard are quite next to each other, and it looks like Vanguard's gonna be heading over to the easy that Unsinkable has already finished. They would be disappointed to find that there is no improvement there.
Yeah, moving towards the center of the map here.
What has Vanguard managed to grab? Oh man, a thermic and a sniper. Wow, what? That is quite an impressive start.
Oh,
yeah, wow. They got a smuggler's turn, so they're pretty kitted for some fights here. That's
yeah. In fact, I might be looking for
scouts. Yeah, that'll they could definitely take Unsinkable here if they.
They might even see Unsinkable. Yep, they're turning.
Yeah, I think they may be going for the vicious. the vicious fight here, because Unsinkable only has a scatter cannon. They did not win the lottery on the POI spawns on this one. That is
wow, that is
rough
tough.
to have. They may have to flee if they do get approached here by Vanguard, which will be a horrible way to start off the scrims for the day.
Likely gonna pull up to this emerald and try to do this. I kind of doubt they know where Vanguard is currently.
Yeah, it does look like
the fog is obscuring them quite well.
Yeah, it does look like they're just focusing on getting here and running this, because there is a sniper and a macro and a spec ops, which is all amazing things to have. Oh, and a thermic. This will be the difference maker for Unsinkable here. This POI.
Shots are coming in.
Yeah, it looks like Vanguard has already showed up. If Unsinkable can somehow line of sight play this and just finish this POI, it'll make such a huge difference. They really
managed to catch the shields down. They've got double sniper. Incredible luck from Vanguard.
Oh, double sniper off rip here at the start.
Yeah. They can just straight up bully Unsinkable off of this. They might even just go for the kill.
Yeah, I do believe that somebody here is running. No, everyone... Oh, there's a Legion ship that's been taken down. I want to see if Unsinkable has people running the POI, which they do not. They do not. Everybody is all hands on deck here. So that is really unfortunate. They did get contested off of that POI early game.
Yeah, Unsinkable is going to circle this POI for a bit and try to regain some health.
Yeah, and
gonna
playing
have a bit of a cat and mouse game.
Yeah, and see that's really tough, because that damage that they have just got, they need to weigh up whether or not it's going to be worth hitting the ice ball, which they only have 2 ice left now, which is a devastating start.
It's an important factor.
And we can see here we've got someone is double whammying. Oh, they just got Goblin to hit him. It was Subvert was hitting the double whammy.
Oh, great res from Charlie.
Yeah, great res.
Showing the power of Charlie.
That. Very good play. They have no team downtime there, which is very important.
Subvert's trying to get a little chip damage with the double whammy in here.
Yeah, because it's interesting now that the scout ships are 3 players. That when you have a teammate go down, that's a third of your entire possible output.
Absolutely. They've rounded the corner and they've switched to a thermic. They want to use the higher DPS cannon that's close range here. Laptop's still evading. He's got a nice little circle going on here.
In-between space fight happening here.
Yeah,
Gobliner
just standing on the roof of the ship.
Yeah, just going full defense here to just try and minimize any kind of damage that they may receive. But it just looks like Unsinkable has not had the proper start. Goblin is going for the tractor beam play here with the anti-tractor beam. Now,
they've been on the back foot for a while.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, the chip damage from the double whammy is not nothing.
No, and it's, you know, you get some hits off and trying to kind of just bully the enemy team into using their also precious, valuable ice. It makes a difference. Like just then, they just hit it then, and I think Unsinkable only has 1 left unless they can roll for something else.
Jace was out and attempted the board, now it's Sal.
Yeah, they're switching into the snipers here. Oh no, they didn't switch. They almost did.
Goblina just went full border
they got
defense.
The vampires in. That's amazing. That's amazing to hit. But it does look like they're just going to have to try and run here. They're just going to keep the pressure up. And then this is going to be Vanguard's snowball here, because now they can do this incredible heal.
Yeah.
And all that extra gear in return. That'll be nice, potentially. We can see, actually, there is another ship over there in the distance. That
they are heading that way. They just killed the AI ship. That's Lizard. They've just completed a AI ship, and Unsinkable's passing right in front of them now. They don't seem to even be aware.
Yeah, I believe Blab is the helm on Unsinkable, and he is making the right call here. That is the smart thing to do. It is super unfortunate that they couldn't contest back on that POI just because their starting weapons were so lackluster compared to the double sniper thermic power, which, you know, Vanguard with Goblina on your crew and Kazavan and Demo, they're just not going to let you get away with that.
Yeah. They just rolled incredible weapons there.
Yeah.
They had thermic snipers.
That is some incredible luck, and You know, and that's the point of these lobbies. You know, they're not here to hold back. They're not here to go easy on you.
Yeah.
These players.
They recognized the advantage they had. They might have even scouted out the ship and realized they had no weapons and saw that's an easy fight. Caught them with their pants down too as they pulled up to a POI, no shields up.
Yep, that's it. And looks like Lizard here is going to be enough of a deterrent for Vanguard not to contest.
Yeah, Lizard realizes the fight just ended right in front of them.
Yeah, and I wonder if someone was sent down to go grab the ice. Because, oh my goodness, Lizard's sitting on 25 ice. They are comfortable. They can take a fight. Bomb cannon and a thermic. You know, that is... And if you have someone on the enemy team defusing bombs, that's like, again, that's a third of your potential output gone.
Yeah.
So it makes such a big difference. It makes such a big
However, if you're playing that role that Goblin is playing, where you're not leaving the ship to board, you're solely deterring people, that can be a certain thing that you do in between shooting people, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
Dealing with those guns.
You know, yeah, then you're knocking out 2 in 1. That's a great point. That's a great point.
Ooh, great shot from Kazman with the sniper rifle, killing the turbiner.
Oh man, I think Goblina hit that bomb before they could, which does not detonate or damage your own ship.
Yep, speaking of which, Goblin is out there. Another crazy shot with the sniper on T-blow. That's frustrating.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can see Goblina floating right outside the front of the scout here, just trying to shoot every bomb that comes over.
It's interesting how Lizard is trying to close the distance here. I don't think they have any kind of laser rams or anything hiding on their ship. But they do have a Sal bomb trap. We've got a board here from Jay Swizzle, which was from Unsinkable, actually. Oh, there's a rogue turret shooting at shooting at Vanguard.
Those bombs are making them stress, I can tell. Goblin is looking for it.
That's it, and you know, Vanguard is hitting their ice and consuming their ice, and just trying to keep this DPS up. But look at how close that is. They're only 7 points away from each other
close fight.
at the moment. There's huge focus in
the K
DPS
is
management
teleporting
here.
Back and forth, tossing the drill charges on the guns.
Yeah, and that's with the they popped the flash shield and rammed for 310 damage.
Excellent timing on that.
Will they smuggle turn here around? Yes, they will.
Both ships will.
Oh, what a
goes out.
huge push!
Making distance.
And with throwing out the
D-drone goes at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, at the same time.
Really excellent timing there. This is a great fight.
But it does look like Vanguard has gone down. They may be out of ice.
The bomb cannon is doing a lot of work.
They do have 6 ice
sniper
left.
at this range.
They can be running it. They can be running ice on the rebound.
Yeah.
But Lizard's smelling the blood in the water. They know that they can win this if they just keep their DPS up.
The snipers keeping their guns down. Look at both guns are down currently.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem is that Vanguard has really good DPS management, which is focusing on how much damage.
There's a ram. Will they flash shield again? Ooh, no flash shield that time.
The flash shield did not pop up in time. They almost hit that collision alert there on the asteroid, but excellent helming awareness there. We're only, what, 5 points away from each other? We've got Vanguard hitting ice here. Oh man, Kazi did not let Tibbler get away with that.
Tibbler back in again.
Yeah, it looks like there's just a lot of wall defense here. Huge pushback. I think Tibbler actually hit the TP to come back, which they may not have been expecting. But
Vanguard kind of turning this. Double sniper currently is hitting those front guns down.
Putting in the work. I think Witches is going to get involved now. They have seen that this is where the fight has been happening and are coming into the third party.
Lurking.
It'll be. I might just cut to them really quickly to just see what kind of cannons
go hear what they're saying.
Looks like we got a thermic bomb here. They're swapping one out for the plasma. They're going to play close range here. Lizard down to their 20s. Vanguard is just
so even.
Management. Is Lizard wedged here? Are they stuck? They're not moving. Have they been boarded?
Not sure. Looks like they're
no one is on the helm. They're just fully focusing there. What a huge play.
That last bomb will do it.
Yeah, that's it.
Damage.
They just hit the third party. Lizard need to get out of here right now. Vanguard may actually survive. They may get
Vanguard
out.
is running.
Oh, those are really good shots. No, and they hit the tip of that asteroid and knocked them out. That is super unfortunate. Lizard is actually just wedged. Lizard is actually just wedged. I think they're stuck. We need to get the tow truck out here. Look at that, they're boosting. Oh no, that is so unfortunate.
Oh, they're fully wedged.
Witches just gets a free win here. This is, oh no. Who's helping on Lizard? Whose fault is this?
Nemo's crashing out right now.
Nemo would be crashing out. That is so
Oh, they went on another rock. Oh no.
Someone just to revoke Nemo's driver's license after this one.
Thank you, witches.
Here we go. Huge play. But they're just not going to let him get away. Their engines are broken.
No,
they just came in here for the smart third-party play. Even if they weren't stuck, this would have been a hard fight to come back from. But that was a huge fight there between Lizard and Vanguard.
I really would have liked to see how that ended if Witches didn't pull up, because that was a very close fight. And Witches timed their third party perfectly.
I think they would have gone single digit. They both would have gone down on single digit.
Yeah.
Oh, huge pushback. Huge pushback. They can play line of sight here. That is incredible helming on Blam's part there.
They need the drop shields and go at this point.
Yeah, that was I may have been inclined to just like stick on that asteroid and keep playing line of sight on that single one.
Yeah.
But I think distance
it's just so hard to tell.
Yeah, because they will just send boarders at that point anyway, and then you have the same problem.
Yeah.
But you know, there's this old saying from when Scout used to get run all the time with a double laser ram and mine layers, is that when you start running, you've already lost, because the Scout will just chase you and chase you because... Oh, what a huge push!
Nice.
But they hit the ice immediately on that. Now they got a close range plasma beam on, and they're gonna start hitting the thermics. Really good timing on the flash shield. Whoever's hitting that and calling it is they know their stuff here with their player ships. TPS management.
People desperately trying to kill APM.
Oh, we've got the tail spinner here on the.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's gone on the Ancient Star Lance. Another huge pushback here, but
they might put stole a bomb cannon.
Yeah, they locked the ship down. They may have. They may have almost done a wipe there. We've been very close.
Killed a lot of APM there, but again, ships just 20 HP in front of them.
Just keep coming back here.
Hard to lose this.
It is super interesting just seeing this team survive.
Yeah, comes down to the borders, just how much they can lock down the other ship and prevent APM.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you know Nemo is doing just a superb job on the piloting here. This is some really high level play.
T-Blow's entering again, and knocked right down.
Yeah, I think Onk is right. As he says, Nemo can always get out. I believe that, because they are gaining health back. They were down in their 20s, and now they're actually pulling it back.
Got a rock here.
That may have been because of the heal on the what's it called, the ship call, which gives them the free extra 10 health. Yeah, we just got TPS management.
The new button. Oh, do they have a coolant button? They do. Okay, yeah, that's a big. That's why. Yeah. That's why they're getting so much health back.
That's huge. Yeah, I don't think we'll see much artifact play during these games with the scouts, especially in the ship lobby, because it paints you too much of a huge target. And almost rounding that corner. Yeah, Nemo did some fantastic trickery, but that will be the result of the first game.
Well done, teams.
Up the scores here, but yeah, we just really clever for Vanguard at the start there to target Unsinkable and just get them out as fast as possible, and then that way you're not creating the 2v2 kind of tournament bracket sort of situation that ends up happening with 4 ship lobbies.
I believe they got engaged on after that kill. By...
Yes, they did immediately. Lizard was on top of it. They contested, didn't let him grab all the stuff.
And that fight lasted long enough for Witches to pull in, finish off. So kind of a chain of third parties.
Okay, let me just get the scores up here. Those are not the scores. Don't look at that. Alrighty. Alright, there we go. There's the updated one. So... out first. I've got Lizard there twice. Why is Lizard there twice? Get out of here, guys.
Too many lizards.
Too many lizards. There we go. Much nicer. That's the scores. That's the scores as they stand. So, because Witches was the last one alive, they got the 2 points from the... Well, they got 3 points from all the ships, and then the extra point for winning.
Okay.
But if Unsinkable lands in first place and does the reverse, then they will be at 4 points. And if they target Witches first, then they'll be tying for first place. So that would be
they're getting a point for each ship they survive, basically.
Yeah.
And then another for winning the game. Yeah, fighting early can be dangerous, but profitable.
Yeah, and if they're able to kind of target or like kind of just influence the demise of Witches early, then it could still be anyone's game, because there are 3 rounds of this. It could still be anyone's game. I do believe that we may have lost a player, I think.
Oh no.
Let's go with Lizard. I think we got the #1 Lizard fan in chat right now. All right, I believe we are jumping straight into the next one.
Is Team 2 just going to be playing a man down?
Yeah, I believe so. I think someone had to go, unfortunately. Whether they're switching to Outlaw or sticking with the Scout, that's totally their decision. Because with our lobbies, we allow people to play Scout with big ships or Scout with small ships, but we do not let small ships play with big ships. That's just too much of a difference right now.
Right. See, even before this update, I would have said that you're just at a strict disadvantage playing one of the Outlaws, but
that's it.
But with how fast they move, I'm not so sure these days. I don't think you can survive straight up duels with people. But
right, next lobby is they did
go.
Choose to go with the Outlaw. That's the solo Outlaw, right? They can still do that to custom lobbies.
Yeah, so basically they're the same. They should just get extra resources. Yeah, let's see. They do have the 20 ice, 20 fuel.
There is no way we have the Sands one twice in a row.
Oh goodness.
That's horrible. Why have you forsaken us so?
Perhaps a strategy choice to go with the solo Outlaw and get your resources out of
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Yeah, get back here.
Easy loot though, with fast gate.
I'm not gonna make it.
It's so funny
hearing
everybody talking in the proximity chat. It's very
Proximity Shot has
silly.
brought a great little bit of life
It
to
is
this
so
game, I think.
funny. I totally agree. I love it so much.
I think Lady made a great point yesterday.
So in terms of point stuff, we did pretty good.
Elevate like clips on and you know get some traction that way.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And you know, if anyone gets silly on the stream, I would so clip that. That would be so funny. I want to see some silly stuff happening. Looks like we have an ancient vault on this one. Let's take a look at the map.
I don't think he's talking about this, but surely we
got
did.
Gamma
Right?
gang.
You get points for kills.
But let's see, Vanguard is up here in the north.
Do we have to
Our outlaw
restart our
friends.
games, or is this?
Oh,
just
you're
how
right,
we-
bro. They definitely died to a rock.
Unknown. Could just be
Well, at least the other team didn't get
spectator
that.
bugs we got going on
They're,
right now.
they're talking about the hitting the rock last minute.
Hey, batteries.
Sailing away.
Hey, batteries.
Last
Yeah.
minute.
What an
That's what
exciting
did the
day.
men, right?
I also
Jack,
put flash shield on.
Jilly is so funny. I love that. I love being able to just like listen to them. It's so funny. It makes such a good dynamic, you know. So now we got to try and figure out where all the ships have spawned.
Right, so
So-
they're taking a look. Murder Nibbles is over here in the west, while Vanguard is up in the north. Then we've got Bombay and Lizard hanging out here in the south, pretty close to each other.
Yep, Vanguard up in the north. Basically all by themselves. I'm pretty sure
Apparently,
that
yeah.
big arrow up in B1 is a Legion ship. I'm very certain that's definitely a Legion ship. So, you know, Gamma Gang, Vanguard, because I'm seeing on my screen. Vanguard would be able to finish
I know.
Store Biome, and they should absolutely head west, hit the refinery, hit the Legion ship, and they would be quite set, and because you get a lot of ice from that. The worst case scenario would be the Outlaw heading up north and taking all that for themselves, and just having such a
Yeah.
high tempo.
I noticed that Bombay started they started by the excavator there in the southwest, and there's just no POIs around them. The closest
that's-
ones were already covered.
Look at the Explorer in F1. What is that?
Yeah.
Who is going there? Nobody.
He was
is
going there.
That's where
looks like
Anki
Bombay
is on
says,
vacation at
we
the
don't have
moment.
any POIs, we're gonna cut our losses and go fight these guys.
Nice.
They have a macro.
Yeah, this is a
Lizard
very,
doesn't seem to know.
you know, it's not dense at all. This is a scarce resource.
Yeah, there should be
game.
jet behind us. I
And
believe.
also-
Yeah.
Yeah, because with the easy loot,
Close to us. I'll
it doesn't
go
really
throw
make
them.
that much of a difference because
Oh,
there's not that
they're-
many POIs, so you can't really hit them up as efficiently. Like,
Alright.
you will clean them
Right.
out pretty fast, and then the action will just be happening sooner.
The engage is happening with Lizard and Bombay. I think Lizard sent a couple people into the POI. Let me see if they're still doing that.
We have
No,
shots
it's
fired
not
over here
fight.
with Lizard and Bombay. Yep, and that's. Yep, this is exactly what we were talking about the action happening sooner.
Oh, we think we both boosted. Oh, that is Jack. Fuck.
Tiblo knocking out guns, teleporting home.
We got a Tailspinner
Dude,
coming
Both
in
so
here
teams
for
are
a
right on
bottom
top of each
back.
other.
Let me see if I can get a more engaged.
Ammo.
I wish I was streaming to clip that, bro.
Starts using rock.
What did Dilly just do? Someone popped on.
Tailspinner, can you? Sorry, no, man, you're the dead one. That's fine.
Very silly.
Yo, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Jack is green.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, it looks like that Lizard is mostly evading here while Bombay.
I put a downward clamp jet on you guys. If you didn't notice,
It's just a straight up board in war currently.
Oh, so they hit the clamp jet. They got items stolen on the back. Security device. I love the sound of a security device. Love hearing that.
Both teams just trading back and forth consistently borders. The coolant could be very big for Lizard here. I just noticed they had a coolant device on their front.
Oh yeah, and
They lost their front gun though.
does no
so
one
they're
have a
pulling out the back.
vampires? Because I'm noticing nobody's grabbing the benefit from this tower right here. Someone's already farming the Legion ship.
So
Yep, that's exactly what I thought. That
People managed to get a quad back and teleport home.
What did he take? He had
Yeah, I think they.
in his hands.
I think they did steal that.
Yeah, they had one of their front guns stolen. I think he got it back.
Yep.
Can you get those engines up, Goblinopolis?
He's in again.
Yeah, all the engines are out on Bombay. Oh man, huge macro shot there.
Where is this
Uppercutting them as they're going up.
Yeah, just like I rotated around and I just like.
Both teams just trying to stay out of the gun angles of each other. Blizzard is
Yep.
taking the brunt of those.
Is this a Tailspinner coming in? Yep, sure is. Tailspinner and Tiblo coming in. They're going to be sitting on the back here causing mischief.
The Rock.
Oh. Coming in with that new gun. There we go. Just getting
So
shotgunned out
locked
and
in with
instant
this.
res. Yep.
So locked in with that shotgun.
Wait, we got
Another kill.
It looks like they're just going to be focusing on the cannons here on the boarding, but see, Lizard's the opposite. They're focusing on the boarding more than the cannons because they know that they
TV'd back border.
need to try and get the DPS
Their
that way.
pilot's dead.
They do
Pilot's
have a
dead.
cannon. You know, they've got the. I don't know why
Pilot's
they haven't
dead
put the cannon
outside the
on.
ship. They can't even res him.
What
I'm
is
breaking
happening
them.
with that? Do you
3
see
dead.
this?
3 dead.
Fuck, you got me.
Yeah, they're just fighting
is
for their
happening
lives
with this?
against Jack right now.
The cannon is not equipped on. Is this bugged out for me? Maybe.
I think there was one line on the floor.
Yeah, there's nothing on that one.
Their APM is just so in the trash they can't get the cannon on.
Yeah, and they just got to keep
like
using
one
their
gun.
teleport reloader and abusing it and coming out and
There it is, they finally got it on. But Jack's back on, finding one.
Got pilot dead. Pilot dead.
What is
Wow,
this?
Goblin
Is that an
got
ammo
fired.
regen I see floating out in
home.
space?
1 HP.
I think that's Bombay's.
I did see
Let's-
Tailspinner grab one off the back of someone earlier.
Yeah, look at that. No ammo regen anymore.
One
No
engine?
ammo regen.
2 engines.
Bombay doesn't realize it might be too late, but Lizard
Order
need to live. Does Lizard have any kind of way of regenerating health?
Going for more engines.
I don't think they do.
Let's see. There's
They are
2
out
ice
of ice.
on Bombay.
Yeah. Lizard is
Bombay,
out of
0
ice.
fuel, 2 ice.
And now their engines are broken as well. This is devastating for Lizard.
I got the bench drone.
No, Lizard!
I'm gonna make sure
Bombay's gonna win this, but it's gonna hurt in the end for both teams.
Going for their pilot, bro. Just breaking home glass and being annoying. Oh, he's won.
Lizard just braving it! Our heroes! Our brave heroes! Go, Lizard!
The
Get out
Legion
of here!
decided, screw it. Ram.
Live to fight another day!
Going right
I
to their
love all
pilot
this
again,
random,
really effective.
just
Oh, the
space
glass is
junk
over.
that's just floating around.
Two dead.
People boarding each other. You can see there's a mad
the
dash for
pilot
helm
twice.
here.
Shields
But
are
Dilly's
down,
on it.
but
Dilly's got it
brakes.
under control.
Overloading them.
Being Charlie, not afraid to fire.
Lizard, yeah, Lizard is just
Indeed.
taking permanent damage at this point. Like this, they did an excellent job
overloaded.
at messing with Bombay here and you know really putting a dent in
I'm sorry.
their
Excellent
resources. But I think that's what they were going
I'm
for.
sorry.
We got
Yeah, they wanted some resources, but I believe the other
we
ship's
got
gonna have
Dilly
nothing.
apologizing. Someone is running away with the ship core. Oh no, they didn't get very far.
Yeah, the other ship has no resources to grab. They got
The
some ammo left,
Tailspinner
but they had no
and,
fuel, no ice.
This is just turned into a deathmatch
And,
here. They're just gonna
Tibbs.
try and waste as much time as possible. Oh, the
Yep,
other
people
ship's
rotated the
locked
ship.
into a battle right now. Oh my goodness, double
are.
plasma chasing down the outlaw. Just
Oh my goodness.
decimated. And the outlaw had double sniper. What on earth? Oh my goodness. I can't
That
believe
double plasma
we
just
missed that
melted them.
fight. We caught the end of it though. That was too silly, guys. That was too silly.
This is what we're talking about, though. When one fight happens, another's often happening.
Yeah, what has Goblina done here? Let's take a look. Look at these cannons. What on earth?
Goodness.
Kazavan and Devo. What are you guys cooking over here? This is... this is ridiculous.
The double plasma, they're just looking to boost in and
Yep,
cookie to
so-
pieces.
This is what we were kind of alluding to before with how these lobbies usually run with this kind of like level of players where you have the two ships that fight on the sides, and then when they eliminate one of each, now we have like the bracket tournament where now these guys have to engage
Right.
in a fight.
They had to decide, is it easier to play the artifact at this point or just go for the fight?
Yeah, it's interesting, and you know, Onk brings up a good point in chat here about when you engage too early, if you engage when you're not ready, that sets you up for failure for the second one as well, even if you do win.
That's what we saw in the first game. Like
That's
they
what we saw in the first game. Yeah, absolutely. It was
they were still in the back foot.
They made the smart decision to, you know, the people who were getting attacked, they ran towards the other ship, which allowed, you know, Blizzard, in that case, to punish Vanguard for going after Unsinkable. So it's like a very interesting dynamic in how that works that way.
Yeah.
And then
Get
Witches
this
was able
chain.
to come in to get the free win. It's criminal that you can't go through that, by the way, Goblina. Whoa! You figured it out. You did it. You did it.
I'm trying to get through something.
I thought you were unable to go through there, but no window safe when Goblina.
There's a couple places you can kind of teleport through.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I always find it so interesting when you do those plays by whether you break the glass and steal stuff from the inside, but I noticed with these more tight games, you don't see as much of that. Because it might be more valuable to just go in and slow them down than it is to just, you know, like steal something off.
Got a little
and
combat
just kinda
coming
throw it
out.
Yeah, but we did see a fair bit of, you know, like the, what do you call it? The ammo regen getting pulled off, which is great. That's, if they're unable to find that or get some sort of new way of hitting up ammo regen, then they'll be in trouble for the second fight. But
who knows at that point, though, whether or not they've just got thousands of ammo in our
Did they take our ice?
The big thing on this map is the ice. I think either team now is still pretty low.
Let
me take a look here.
we
Vanguard.
can see Bombay here is just going full scrap mode to try and get their eyes.
Yeah.
And they're not getting lucky.
Yeah,
they
Vanguard
have
is at 51 ice.
1300 ammo.
I think they
I'm
stole
pulling
the
up.
ice when the ship went down. I think they took the ice and they ran away with it. And now Bombay just does not have ice to compete.
Got 2 more.
They did. They got it. They got 6. They got 6 ice.
Oh.
They're getting shots fired right now, I think.
I noticed that Vanguard, Vanguard had a lot of just stuff they could scrap, so they probably got all their ice and fuel from there.
Oh, 2 defense drones. That is going to make such a big difference. Bombay, even though they might not have much ice, I think they have a good chance here. I think they have a good chance.
Yeah. With those double D drones at this range, it's very effective.
Yep.
The snipers just won't do anything unless you got somebody out there shooting those D drones out.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's actually fantastic that these drones.
Yep, someone's sniping them.
These
Goblina taking care of the D drones.
Oh yeah, and they're hitting the macros, returning as well. But I think that macro may hit. It might connect. Ooh, it did hit the shield. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Didn't connect to the body. But
very good.
They're going to be on top of that
This is
now.
a very important role. If you're new to WildGate, look at what Goblin is doing. This is a very important role. You get a lot of value for your team doing this. He's shutting down borders. He's taking out defense drones. He's shooting down macros. The value he's getting for his team is instrumental right now.
Yeah, and that's that very tight DPS management. You know, it's because I kind of think of it as scales. I'm not too sure like how you kind of see it in your head, but like there is a certain tipping point where it's like, okay, this is now unwinnable, and unless you can break line of sight and like do something to tip the scales back in your favor, you just have to leave. You have to get out.
Yeah. Someone is shooting Goblin out of there. Yep, there's Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
And this is the only way to counter that. You
Jack
need someone
is
else
not letting
outside.
that go unpunished, and that's the smart move. Because if you just let them have full free reign over your DPS management, then yeah, because especially Dilly here sticking with the macro, which they can completely nullify, but if Jack stays on top of it.
The sniper battle happening amidst the gunship battle.
Yeah. It's very, and this is where you see like ventures very much thrive, but unfortunately with the 3v3, I don't know if he gives enough value in the startup time to carry it out as this. But being able to hit the regens fast and keep the snipes up is important.
Bombay has 4 defensive drones out at once. Goblina was taking care of them.
we can see here, even though Bombay has significantly less ice than Vanguard does here, they're still not taking as much damage. Barely any.
Yeah.
They're just managing.
They traded
it
quite
so
negatively
very
at the start of that fight, but that's because they didn't realize the problem. Once they figured out Goblin was outside shooting their macros and shooting out the D-drones, they sent Jack outside to counter
They
snipe.
sent Jack outside, and you know we can thank all of Bombay's ice problems to Lizard. That was completely them that had completely griefed Bombay out of their eyes.
WILDGATE's open, but as far as I can tell, neither team is concerned at all.
Yeah. It looks like Vanguard here is just going to try and get some distance to just play into their sniper advantage because.
Yep.
Because scouts can close the distance pretty good, but since we got a scout versus scout, they can also just leave if they need be. Which we saw there, how they spun around and boosted away, and then Smuggle turned around.
Yep. Create that distance.
Yeah, and you know, Bombay here is just kind of starting to close the distance in, especially because of the thermic. The thermic is going to make a huge difference, but Vanguard has one sneaky card up their sleeve, and that is the double plasma.
That's true.
So if they try to close the distance to get these boards here, they could just switch to double plasma and it'll be all over for Bombay. Like, Bombay need to lock this ship down.
I wonder if they have the utility to clamp in here. I'm not seeing any clamps.
Yeah, I don't see any clamps.
They have the kind of utility to close the gap.
I'm pretty sure they
take the sniper
sacrificed everything to try and get their ice. Like, this ship is being picked clean.
Yeah. The D-drones are negating a lot of these sniper shots, but not all of them.
Yeah, they're punching through a little bit.
With the D-drones
punching
again.
through a little bit. Yep.
Those D-drones are going to be down for a bit. Those snipers are going to hit.
Oh yeah, and here we go. They're closing the distance, but they're kind of playing into Vanguard's hand because Bombay doesn't have enough intel to know that they can just switch the plasmas, boost in, and just completely shred their cannon to the front. And that's a great way for TPS management. But
the sniper's pinning down the thermic cannon, and the macro is being shot out. So the DPS of Bombay is very minimal right now.
Yeah, and they're kind of trying to get their shots in now with the macros because the reaction time is a bit harder when it's this close. But they're still keeping on top of it.
There's the plasma.
Oh, the plasmas are on. The plasmas are on. Both the plasmas are out. They're just gonna. Oh, they're just gonna barely touch. No, they didn't take damage from that. We have borders on both sides. Huge play on Bombay's part. Huge play. Dilly had such great board just there.
Yeah. Hey, they're gonna
I don't
boost
think that was
here.
Dilly. I think that was actually the other way around. I think that was reversed. Bombay is backing out. They've seen the plasmas. They don't want to deal with that.
Jack consistently boarding here. Gonna try to kill the APM.
Yep, you can see here the Bombay's helm. Dilly is going to try and stay underneath and try and not really take these plasmas head on. There we go, good pushback, good pushback. They're just managing the DPS here. Just coming in. Oh no, but Vanguard's going to be able to close the distance again.
Plasma damage is a lot.
It might be over for Bombay. It might be over.
Plasma damage is insane. Jack's trying to kill the APM. Finds one.
We got the borders on.
Yep, one stealing plasma. Nope, he's been shut down.
Are they TP'd back? Oh no, I think.
No, we have 12
he got
health and no ice. Like, what's the play here to save
APM
us?
is in the trash, but Jack's been killed.
Yeah, we can hear that they're trying to figure out how to. Bombay is trying to figure out how they can come back from this because they are out of ice. They're actually they're fine on their ammo count. But it's looking grim. It is looking grim. It may be over. They can just hit the double whammies.
Vanguard is switching back to snipers.
Yep. The defense drone's putting in the work, but it's just not going to be enough. Bombay is going to just try and spin a little bit here, play these line of sights. Shields down. That's very risky with the double whammies out. Oh no, here they come. Oh no, just tap the asteroid. But that'll have it. That'll have it. Vanguard played a good strategy of taking out the ship with the most ice and using it for themselves. So that's
yeah, I think they just scrapped the entire world into like 50 fuel
lines.
That's it.
That's it. That'll be the end of our second round. I am gonna have to pull up the players here so that I know who's who. Bombay is Goblina's team. No,
Goblinopolis
Goblina is Vanguard.
is the same. Nope.
Yeah, Goblinopolis. Yeah. And then
So Jack was in Goblin, and then Vanguard was Goblina's team. Murder Nibbles was Blab Talk and someone
so
else.
Witches was
and then
Bombay.
Lizard.
And then
Yes.
Murder Nibbles was Unsinkable. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna run the scoring.
That's right.
I'll be right back. All right. We got the scores. We have the scores updated. I think we're going to be ending it here on the second round, just because hitting Dead Worlds twice in a row and everyone playing on not the full lobbies. I think people just want to jump out, but that's all right. That's fine. Here's an interesting thing. I have played 4 games of WildGate in this new update, and every single one of them have been Dead Worlds, have been the desert place. Every
I think that's just unfortunate.
And then now I do 2 custom lobbies, and they're also just like I think it's me, guys. I think it's me. I make this game do the desert stuff.
All right.
So
Alright, well, I have to go. So if you got some secret shenanigans you need to share,
I will. I gotta wrap up stream though. I gotta wrap up like the stream. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll post the leaderboards in the scrim results later. Join the Discord if you're not in it. Shout out to all my homies. Thanks for watching.
Been a pleasure.